Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer. So I told you guys I was going to drop a swoop bank tutorial. So if you guys would like to see how I did this step by step with this West Kiss wig 22-inch straight, keep on watching because it looks so natural and so cute, molded, all that. So let's get straight into it. I am putting my cap on. So I'm just stretching this cap around my head, getting it nice and fitted, especially around my ears. Boom, taking my scissors and cutting around the ears so that we can have a nice stationed foundation for the product we will be using for our bod cap. So I'm going to be using my red Ebon Wonder lace spray. I have been using glue lately for my cap, but I'm not really feeling how I'll be leaving such a cast like afterwards. So I'm like, let me just go back real quick, use the red Ebon Wonder lace spray, but I'm using just a little bit around, and I'm using my finger to help mold it around exactly where I want it to be in front of my hairline. And then I am using some of that Erica Hold Me Down glue around the sides because y'all know, and if you don't know, now you do, my caps do not be staying down. I just use spray. So I'm like, let me go ahead and use some of the glue on the sides, just a little bit, and I just smooth it out with my finger. So I'm blow drying this on a cool high setting with this new blow dryer I got from Blow Pro. Will be linked down below. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I got a new blow dryer because the last one I was using, it was so ass. Like this one really gets cool, so it's perfect. But anyways, I'm taking my little scissors and I'm cutting off my cap. Super easy to do because like you can obviously see where the product is and you just want to cut it directly off. Boom, just like that. And to blend this cap into our skin, I'm using Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation in the shade RD15 and this fluffy makeup brush, and I'm just smoothing that around the cap. This wig cap is super duper sheer, you guys. Here is what the wig looked like after bleaching and plucking it. The wig looked really pre-plucked before plucking it, so I didn't really do too much plucking. I did just enough for this look. So this is what the wig looks like on my head after tinting it with RD15. And now I'm getting into cutting around my ears because it's just way easier to install a wig when you cut around firstly before actually putting the wig on. I honestly probably shouldn't though, because sometimes when I pull my wig forward and apply the glue, it'd be like longer on one side and short on the other side, because when I put it up I wasn't really paying attention. So maybe I should try it the other way. But it is easier in a sense of like, you know, you can see exactly where your hairline is going to be and how it's going to lay when you, and more comfortable when you cut around your ear first. So I'm doing that, getting that out the way. Just make sure you pay attention when you actually put the wig on so it's symmetrical and even. But look, another big ass wig, oh my gosh. But it's something about being high, listening to music, doing my hair. I don't know what it is though. Something is in the weed. Like I be getting a little bit too anxious now. Like weed is supposed to calm anxiety, not create it. Like I realized maybe this wasn't such a good idea today, but it's okay. I remained focused. So I'm taking a Cifrol rubbing alcohol in a cotton pad and I am just cleaning around my skin. Y'all know, mandatory for your lace to lay. It's not going to stick. We have oils on our skin, and then the makeup we put on the cap, like it was a lot going on. So you just want to make sure to clean it off. Anyways, so I'm using Erica J Hold Me Down glue in the watermelon scent and this popsicle stick, and I'm just smoothing this glue around. I did 3 layers today, nothing crazy, just 3. So yeah, you just want to make sure to really smooth it out. And you see how I'm like keeping the stick right next to the hairline, because yeah, I didn't want this to be too far up, too far down. Like I wanted this to be a perfect lay. So I'm using the blow dryer now in a cool high setting to clear it, not to clear, but to blow dry it until it is clear and dry, sticky. You can touch it to make sure it is sticky and tacky before actually applying your next layer of glue. I recommend doing that because you don't want to just be, you know what I'm saying, freeballing this shit. Because like once it's set in stone, it's really no going back. I mean it is, but that's frustrating. Make sure to like pay attention and really get it right the first time. Focus. But yeah, you guys, this is my second layer, just keeping this glue spread out around my cap, a little bit on my hairline. Not a little bit, but yeah, above my hairline. You guys see what it is. I'm not going to explain it. Y'all see the glue. So that's the placement that I'm using. So once it's all the way dry, I'm pulling this wig forward and placing it on the glue exactly on the hairline. The glue exactly on the hairline. That's the only way my wigs be coming out looking like the lace be looking correct. I mean, like, in my eyes, perfected for me. So I'm using my band. I let that sit for about 10 minutes and it's looking really laid. I'm taking my scissors and cutting these 2 pieces in the front and then taking my eyebrow razor and cutting off the first half of the lace. I like to do it like kind of in an upward motion to really get that lace the fuck off. Like, you want to get close, but not too close. But when you place the wig exactly where it's supposed to be, you don't really have to worry about if you're cutting it too close or too, you know what I'm saying? It's just you're going to know, like, it's just going to make sense. So yeah, it's really important to really place that glue exactly where the hairline is and where you want it to lay. So I'm taking some more of that glue, but I'm making sure to use a small amount, like a really thin layer, so it won't be like glumpy and like clumpy and just doing too much, because we don't need a lot. So after I blow dry that on a cool setting, I just place it down with my finger, and I needed some more glue in the front as well. I didn't want to cut because y'all know in my last video, I cut the lace off and I didn't need to cut the lace off. All I had to do was put some more glue and lay it down. So yeah, you guys, that's what I just did. Blow dried that, and now I'm taking this fluffy brush and some more RD15 and really kind of lightly fluffing it onto my skin, my hairline. And then I am using the Red Urban Wonder lace spray with my finger, and I'm just tapping this product around the lace so it can be even more melted, even more seamless, okay? Now that the melt is basically over, I'm leaving this band on for like 10 minutes or really however long it took me to do this part. So it was probably like 12, 13 minutes. So as you guys can see, I'm using this ragtail comb and I'm using the end of it to really make my part. I'm looking in the mirror trying to see exactly how I want it to be curved. So this is how I did that. Really precise with it. Like, I want my shit to be making sense. So yeah, I'm pulling out my baby hairs now. I don't know what it is, but I just have been making like super thick baby hairs lately. They haven't been thin the way I be wanting them to be. Even though I don't mind thick baby hairs, sometimes I be wanting them to look super natural, even though they still be looking super natural. But you know what I mean, it'd be preference, you know. It's different, a lot of different styles with baby hairs that you can do. So for this look, you guys see the map out of the baby hairs. So I've been noticing my baby hairs don't be looking as thin as I would want them to, even though the thick baby hairs be hitting. It hits even more when they're kind of thinned out but still swooped and still, like, you know, molded and fluffy and all that good stuff. There's a lot of different kind of ways to do baby hairs, so anytime I do it, they always look different. I don't know why, but they always do. But I think it has not a lot to do, but it does definitely have to do with plucking, because I feel like when I pluck less, the baby hairs come out thicker. As you guys can see here, I am plucking some of these hairs out though. But yeah, when I pluck less, my baby hairs come out more thick, and when I pluck more, they come out more natural looking. Like, not natural looking, let me not compare thinness to natural, but yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is, don't be scared to not over pluck, but don't be scared to pluck, because I be getting scared to pluck because I hate over plucking. There's no coming back from over plucking for real. So I really just be trying to do the minimal plucking so it just looks natural. But yeah, don't be scared to pluck, y'all. Anyways, I wrapped up my lace again using my Icy Fantasia holding spritz, and I'm letting that sit there while I am getting this part together. So I parted out this hair, and I'm using my Care wax stick to help mold it towards the back. I didn't want to have a lot of hair in my swoop because it was just going to be harder to do, and I just straight up didn't have energy for that. Plus, it'll be easier for you guys to know how to achieve the swoop without using so much hair. So yeah, you guys, I'm trying to get it together, the part, and that is what it's looking like. This is just me showing you guys how you guys can do the swoop without actually molding it. Boom, like just like that. Super cute, super natural, like it's giving Aaliyah, like super natural. But I'm taking some more of that wax stick, putting that piece back that I didn't take before. And yeah, that's how we're mapping that right on out. Now I'm cutting out these baby hairs with this eyebrow razor. I recommend using a fresh one at all times when it comes to baby hairs because I be having to tug and pull, like that is annoying. But I cut them right above my eyebrow. I think that's the perfect length, probably a little bit higher, which you guys will see later. I cut them a little bit shorter throughout the process, but yeah guys, this is the length that I'm cutting my baby hairs. Same on the other side as well. Now I'm using my Kiss Pro flat iron in 1/2 inch to curl these baby hairs upwards in the front. Missed a little spot, so I'm curling that one too. And on my sideburns, I like to curl them under just like that. Sometimes I curl them twice to really make sure it gets that fluff, that extra fluff. Doing the same thing here, and boom, voila. I fluffed them out a little bit by combing them out. And I'm using my ORS holding gel, my olive oil holding gel. Usually I've been using foam recently, but I'm like, let me just mold them. Like, let's get this to look super molded. We're doing a swoop, like, why not? So I went back and used my gel. I didn't really like how they were looking. I feel like it could look more swooped into the wig. So I took a little bit of hairs. This is the exact amount I'm using here. I'm going to cut those off and then add that to the swoop. But while I'm doing my baby hairs, I'm not going to speak. You guys just watch. Okay. Oh, also, look, I cut off some more baby hairs in the front so that they could just look more natural. They wasn't given to me. I wanted it to look way better. So I focused, and yeah, let's watch and learn. Okay, so now let's get into the swoop, the fun part of this video. I'm taking my flat iron and flat ironing the front piece that I want for my swoop. I'm also hot combing in the direction that I want it to go. Really slow. Y'all see how slow I'm moving? Like, that was not a pause. But yeah, I'm putting my hair up so it won't be in the way, so we can really focus on the task at hand. So this is what it looks like. This is what your part should look like. Boom. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm plucking some hairs out just so it can look a little bit more natural to my liking. I just peeped some hairs that just didn't need to be there. So I'm using my holding spray, which will be linked down below. And I'm just using my comb to kind of just push that product through. And I'm using my hand too to mold it. Like, I'm holding it. The thing about swoops is you have to do it over and over and over again to get it right. Like, it's not just a one-time swoop. You got to do it over and over. So I thought, you know, maybe using a hard brush would help mold it as well. So I went in with that. And yeah, I took it too in the process of it so I can just see what I want it to look like and how it should lay. But yeah, it's really just a process of using your spray, combing it through, molding it with your hand, blow drying it, and doing it all over again. So that's really all I'm doing. the perfect placement for the swoop. Like, I like how it was placed on my forehead, just the whole look of it. Like, it looked good. Like, I should have just left it alone, but no, I wanted to add more holding spray, which I cut that part out because I don't want you guys to do what I did, because now the swoop didn't look how it did before. I probably sound like such a perfectionist because it's really no difference, but I could tell the difference and it looked different. So once you have it in the position that you want it to be in, just make sure to blow dry it, wrap it up, and then you'll be good to go. But I used some foam to kind of help smooth it out some more, and my blow dryer on heat. Okay, not cold, but heat. Y'all see how the blow dryer light up though? I know y'all seen that. But all I do to keep it in place is use a bobby pin and kind of like in a downward motion and just clip it in the back. I used 2 and boom, voila. But I'm using some holding foam, some more of that, and I'm using it around my hair as well as on the swoop again. And then I'm going to tie it up to really make sure it looks flat. Like, I need my wigs to look flat. I don't know about y'all, but it's something about wigs that don't be looking flat. I can't do it. So I wrap that up with the satin scarf, and I'm blow drying it on heat once again. And once that's set, once I felt like it was dry enough, it looked really good. Like, y'all see the swoop from the side? But I'm doing some slight, what you call it? Layers, real slight, nothing crazy, because I am using these little scissors. I need to go get me some regular size shears, but I just haven't went to do that yet. So I'm using these little scissors for the layers, which it did what it needed to do because I wasn't trying to do nothing crazy anyway. So yeah, you just want to glide it. Like, that's all you gotta do is glide, okay? And I'm using my flat iron here and pressing my hair out. I know I told y'all in my last video I'll be flat ironing my wigs off the camera and on my mannequin head, but I'm like, you know what, let me just do it while I'm sitting here. I didn't want it to look super pressed out anyways. I wanted it to kind of look blown out, kind of natural, like not too sleek. So I kind of left it how it was, and it wasn't that much of a task flat ironing it. It really wasn't. So I'm just pressing it out here, adding a little bit more layers so it can be even to the other side, and pressing that out to give it a little swoop, not a swoop, but a little, you know, curling it under so that the layers can really show. And then I took a piece out and I curled that with my flat iron. But y'all, I was really feeling the swoop. I thought it looked really cute. So yeah, on to the final steps. I'm using actually RD15 for my part with this little brush here. I just thought like it will look more natural if I used RD15 first and then went in with a little bit of a lighter concealer. So that's what I did. And the lighter concealer that I used was RD09. And then I used some of that black hairspray to really get those over bleached knots looking correct. Because yeah, no. And then some ebony spray to mold all that in place, and my comb to flatten everything out. Lastly, I'm taking my Care wax stick to help smooth everything out, and my hot comb. Yeah, finishing touches, nothing crazy, but it looks super good. Like, wow, we gotta fix this little part over here. Ooh. Okay, back in the game, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and learned something from this, because I sure did enjoy filming it for y'all, because this looked really good, really professional. Make sure to check the description box for all the information on this hair from West Kiss, 22 inches. I cut a little bit off, tried my best to show you guys what it was looking like, and I'll see you guys in my next one.